So I was just sent a very interesting video of the mRNA vaccines, allegedly, under a microscope. So we have the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine first, and then we'll look at the Moderna vaccine, again, allegedly. Now in this footage, which is apparently 2,500 times magnification zoom, it is noting with the black arrows, the lipid nanoparticles is what those are labeled as, which are the carriers, the vehicles for the mRNA. And then it says at the bottom, red circle equals not declared inorganic nanoparticle. So the black arrow is the lipid nanoparticles, according to this diagram, and the red circle is not declared inorganic nanoparticles. Now this next footage is very, very interesting, in my opinion, and it's at a higher magnification. Now we're at 30,000 times magnification, and we see, what are these gray geometrical particles? These look very creepy to me. I wouldn't want that injected into me. I wouldn't trust anything they put into me. Apparently they just downloaded this off of the Chinese website from the Chinese government and then plugged it into their mRNA platform. They say it took them 2 hours.
So we downloaded the sequences from the Chinese government, we put it into our proprietary algorithm that generates the vaccines, and in 2 hours we had the vaccine already designed and it went straight into manufacture.
That's so dumb in my opinion, to let the Communist Chinese Party decide what billions of people in the so-called free world have their bodies do, using this super advanced technology called mRNA, which can override normal cell function and get the cells to do other things outside of their normal purview. Why on earth would anybody let their body be controlled by the evil Communist Chinese Party? And that's just what they're telling us. They told us that they downloaded the Chinese sequence from the Chinese government, but now we're looking under the microscope and we're seeing other particles in here which look very suspect. What on earth is going on here? Why are they so adamant and not taking no for an answer when it comes to getting these vaccines into people's bodies? So here's some footage of the person setting up their microscope. You can see the vial of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, and then a dropper is used to apply it. I think they also put some other coloring or dye or something on there. And you can see on the computer screen, and then we'll jump over to the actual footage, what is seen under the lens. So here it comes into focus. What is that rectangular blob? It all looks so creepy and gross to me. What is this stuff? So again, here's the footage at 2,500 times zoom, showing what they label as inorganic nanoparticles. And again, here's some more examples with the same labeling. It labels the red circles as undeclared inorganic nanoparticles, and then the others as lipid nanoparticle mRNA carrier. So why do they not look uniform? And then again, here's the 30,000 times zoom. What is this stuff? This is very creepy. It looks jaggedy. It looks inorganic, if you ask me. Now note at the bottom it says 5 micrometers. A micrometer is 1,000 nanometers. And this doesn't seem to be some rare occurrence. They have numerous examples that they've photographed here, of different size and shape, but very similar in their composition and their appearance. What are these? What are these strange, inexplicable objects? And do they have any place in an injection that's going into billions of people? What are these? Why are these found in the injection vials? Were these purposely added? Is this part of a sinister plot to damage people? Now they also did some elemental composition analysis, and that's what we're seeing here. You see a big spike here for carbon. They think those are the undeclared particles we were looking at earlier. They think those might be carbon. Now we also see a spike for gold, but I think we should discard that based on the German. That's not part of the sample material, it says. So that must be part of the testing process. Maybe what they add to run these tests. So the person who sent me all this footage of the allegedly Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine also sent me alleged footage of the Moderna vaccine. Very interesting as well. I'm not sure if this is done by a different microscope, but it looks very different. It also looks like there's more of a pooling of the fluid. And you can see as they change the focus level, different layers of the fluid come into focus. So there are a few different types of particles that we can see here. Some are more concerning than others, in my lay opinion. And as the focus level changes, you can see different parts of the concoction. most concerning, I would say, are these rectangular shaped particles, or objects rather. Now, there are some concerning objects in here, if you ask me. I'm no expert, but there are some strange objects that look like they have jagged edges. Do you see this? As they change the focus level here, this rectangular object comes into play. What is that? Is that safe to be injecting that into people? What is that thing? It seems to hold its rigid shape. It seems to be its own object, and it begs a lot of questions as to what we're looking at here. If I had to guess, I would say it looks inorganic. So I just wanted to share these videos that came across my desk with you all. Let me know if anybody can get their hands on any of this serum. I have an expert microscopist on standby ready to audit this serum if we can get our hands on any of it. But until then, we have this footage. I don't know if it's legitimate, but it's very interesting, and it's allegedly the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine first that we looked at, and then allegedly the Moderna vaccine. Let me know what you think. If you have any information about this, email me at timtruth@protonmail.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.